So the 3 different coloured veggies is my favourite because Australians, 90% of us don't eat enough vegetables, which is really sad because the recommendations aren't that high. In doing this, you'll be able to meet that, but you're also giving yourself that diversity, which is going to nourish your gut, which basically is your health centre right here. It interacts with absolutely every function and system within your body, and it's directly linked to our mind. So icky gut, icky mind is what I like to say. So with the 3 different coloured vegetables a meal, not a day, look at including 3 different ones with breakfast, which is what everyone says to me, how on earth do I do that? 3 different colours. That could look like an oat breakfast with 3 different types of fruit on top, so strawberries, blueberries, a little bit of banana. At lunchtime, that could look like, if you're having a sandwich, I'm cool with that. That could look like lettuce, tomato, and carrot inside that. And a dinner could look like, we could do even different ones like eggplant, some kind of squash and a roasted sweet potato. So what it kind of aims for you to do is look at eating differently, because what I find a lot of people do, while their meals are really healthy, it's the same things for every meal every day. And they go for the same kinds of fruits and vegetables as well. So it might just be broccoli, peas and carrots. And while that's not bad, our gut gets used to just digesting those types of foods. And the minute and I experienced it the other day, I chucked some black beans in and I haven't had fibre for a long time. I was like, whoa, I'm really bloated. And I have a lot of clients say that to me, like, oh, I've added this in and all of a sudden my tummy feels different. Well, that's just because the bugs in there have gotten a little bit lazy and the mechanisms have gotten a little bit lazy because you've given it the same types of foods every day long term, and then you've thrown something new in and it's got to work that little bit harder to figure out what it is. So in giving yourself that difference in relation to your question, that would be the first step before you reach for a probiotic, because that might have some positive changes anyway. The other thing is, how can you differently prepare those fruits and vegetables? So can you consume some of them raw? Can you leave the skin on ones that you wouldn't normally? Instead of peeling the carrot, can you eat it with the skin on? Can you bake things with the skin on where you would normally take it off? That's going to be where the fibre and the goodness is. And can we have different colours than we normally have? So think about it next time you're doing the grocery shop. Or we don't usually have purple, or we don't usually have yellow. Maybe I'll get the yellow capsicum today. Maybe I'll look at putting eggplant into something today. So where can I have that difference over the course of the time is really going to nourish that whole centre in there.